no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can... The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the SMU Mustangs offense will get the ball first. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Turns it loose deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Buys a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Samuel. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looking for a productive play on first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete, and they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, here comes this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
The tackle is made at the 50. Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Going to look downfield again. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Plucks it out of the air. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They want to throw it. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Samuel. Fires left. Got him downfield. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Swings it out to the flat. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rousseau. Bounced off his feet. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. Gonna swing it on second down. It's caught. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 45 on its way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Offense lining up quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under fire. He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Urlacher. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces third down. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success. And what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. snagged out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Yeah, he was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make two in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll try the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That's a first down for the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Jones. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bears the pressure. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Jayhawks want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They just keep firing. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
13, Kansas, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, give on the inside. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Off the RPO, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll go to the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Mustangs are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
First and goal, SMU.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, SMU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kansas, 10.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job.
Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Samuel. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Got room to work. Turning it on. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle. It's Rousseau. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Samuel. Rushes on him. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Finley. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. No good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Using his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They boot it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Out of the shotgun on third down. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Pulls and fires complete. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
And first down for the offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. That's caught. It's Jones. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if... Oh, he's got some space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Jayhawks will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. A strike downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking downfield, it's Samuel. That's caught. It's Finley. Knocked down for the tackle. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. The spin, still on his feet. He's into the open down the middle. The 40, at the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I love this offense calling RPO anywhere on the field because this running back is a home run threat every time he touches the football. At any point on the field, he has the ability to get in the second level of this defense and hurt him with his speed.
How about this change? Play it safe, don't make a mistake deep in your own end. Suddenly you're in plus territory and on the attack. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on second down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! And the stomping has commenced.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it behind the line. It's Finley. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Samuel. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Running back searching for a hole.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
One guy up front loses his focus, and it leads to that sack. And it's unfortunate because they had all 11 guys on the same page. These last 2 drives, obviously scoring a touchdown the last time out, and really doing a nice job even on this drive of moving the football. And then it comes to that one critical 3rd down, one guy not doing what he's supposed to do, and now you're set up in 4th and long, and it looks like they're going to have to punt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. They'll run the screen. He's past the 30. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. He'll keep it on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Now, a 4th down.
Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Samuel. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it past the marker. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fakes to grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It's complete on the right side. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Samuel. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Connection to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Under fire. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. Offense in a bunch formation. They want that clock to run. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quick spin on the run. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the inside. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Sam Houston looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 25 to TCU.
Here's the pressure. Gets it to the back.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed over the middle. It's Finley. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Samuel. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cole. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.